Hey, what is up guys? KalemsFishtanks, and in today's video, we're going to be working on this new rack behind me. Right now there's only the 5S and the 7.5 gallon low-tech tank, but we got some new products in and we can finally get started in filling this thing out with brand new tanks. So let's get started. So we got the first batch of equipment in, and this consists of all the lights and CO2 I'm going to need for all of these tanks. So let me show you guys what I got. This also came from aquariumco2.ca, and I'll get you guys a close-up in just a second of what we actually got so you can see it a bit better. But if you're interested in any of these products you see in this video, you can use code KALEM for 5% off your purchase of any of this stuff. So let's go check it out. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the new CO2 regulator. This is from CO2 Art, or made by CO2 Art, and it's the CO2 Art Pro Elite Regulator. This is what I use on my 24-gallon Dutchscape, and I absolutely love it. The really cool thing about these regulators that make them different than the Pro SE is this little manifold right here, which you can't really see well. Maybe that'll help a bit better. But this little manifold right here, you can attach a second brick to it, allowing you to run multiple tanks off a single CO2 regulator. If you're more interested in this, I have a full unboxing and setup of one of these on my YouTube channel that you can go check out. But this is what I'm going to be running here. I'm only planning to have one tank maybe, but who knows? I may get multiple and then put CO2 on all of them. We'll see where it takes me. Now for the CO2 regulator, we had to get a little check valve by CO2 Art as well, and we also got some clear CO2 resistant tubing, which isn't too exciting, but what is this new IO diffuser by CO2 Art, sorry. This thing is stainless steel, and I'm super excited to test it out, but I'm going to get it out of the box to show you guys it. So in the box, you get this little baggie, and inside of this, we have... It actually comes with a check valve, which is super useful. I wouldn't have had to buy one if I knew that. And then there's a little rubber band in here. I don't know what that's for, as well as some suction cups, but I'll figure that out, I guess, when I set this up. And then here's the regulator itself, or sorry, the diffuser. But there you go, look at how clean that thing is. Sheesh. I'm excited to test this out. Like I said, it's stainless steel. Looks super clean, and hopefully it'll make some pretty nice small bubbles, but I'm assuming it definitely will because I know CO2 Art's quality stuff. And we also got a 45 centimeter Chihiros WRGB2 LED light. These WRGB lights are absolutely amazing. It's what I use on my 40 breeder. So I thought I'd get another one. I'm going to be setting up a 45 centimeter tank somewhere on this rack. But yeah, I decided to go with one of these because I want to do another nice colorful scape. So I'm excited to get this set up. Unfortunately, I don't have the tank yet. I'll have to be saving a bit more money before I get that because I still need to get a CO2 tank as well as the tank itself and a filter. So it'll be quite a while till I get to set this up. And the last thing I got is actually a light for the top level of this rack. I decided to go with the Chihiros what is it? It's Chihiros A-Series RGB. You can see it up here, super bright white. And that's because up here, I'm planning not to do any tanks. I don't really trust this stand too much. So on this level of the tank, we're going to be doing a bunch of immerse setups, as well as maybe the 5S shallow will move up here as well. But I'm going to be moving some stuff up here today, and then showing you guys the results. So up here we're going to be doing a bunch of little immerse planters like this one. This one I set up on my TikTok. It's got a little clone trooper in it, a bunch of Monte Carlo, and it's just a nice little jar that I can place somewhere on the corner or anywhere on here. But I'm planning to do a bunch of stuff like this up here, as well as some house plants, and make it look just super natural and stuff. No idea what's going to end up here. I know just this so far, and the 5S are going to be going up here. But let's move the 5S up top. So now we have the 5S moved up here. Unfortunately, this tank I probably will be tearing down eventually, and that's just because I have to keep saran wrap over it almost 24/7, because it does have a bunch of immersed growing plants in here. Like you can see some Crips and some Monte Carlo. There's also some Hygrophila araguaia in here, and they just die if I didn't have it covered 24/7. So I want something I can look at a bit better, so this tank I probably will be rescaping and making more of a tank, or maybe doing like a pond style. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it's going to be cool, or at least I hope it will be. In behind, I don't know how well you can see it, but I have about 6 inches of space, and back there I'm going to be putting some of my house plants. just to, you know, fill up and make use of all the room. And then I still have, I don't know, about 12 inches to put something over on this side. And then down below, which you can't see very well, but it's pretty much pitch black. Let me bump that up. But after I clean up the mess down here, I'll have room for the 45 centimeter tank I want to put in there. And then the fish rack will pretty much be complete. So now that we have the new Pro Elite regulator, we can run multiple tanks with CO2 from a single CO2 tank. So the question is, the low-tech 7.5, do we turn it high-tech or keep it low-tech? There's pros and cons to both ways, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Would you rather me keep it low-tech and continue documenting this tank, or step it up a notch and go high-tech and, you know, go crazy with it? But a quick little announcement before I finish up this video. Next week, the YouTube video I'm going to be posting isn't going to be on this channel. It's going to be on a different one. I'm going to be letting you guys know which channel it's going to be on my Instagram. So if you're not already following that, make sure you are, because you're not going to want to miss this video. But anyways, guys, this was KalemsFishtanks. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick little video, you know, kind of like an update of what's going on with my fish room. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.